the challenge of playing a mother right off the bat. How do you tackle that?
Well, luckily, I had worked with Maya, who plays my daughter in the film, before. So there was a connection there. And we actually did another Christmas movie together a year ago. So I think that that helped a lot because there was just a familiar connection and she's the sweetest and the best. So that was great. But yeah, it was a challenge. I didn't want to let anyone down. And what I love about Julieanne is that she really kind of doesn't glamorize motherhood. She complains about her kids. She's having a hard time. And I like that because it feels real.
The Desert Tiger Podcast.
All right, Ambush, and today we are joined by an incredible actor, actress, whatever term you want to use. That's up to you. But either way, we are joined by this incredible individual. You may know her for her roles in Murdoch Mysteries, 18 to Life, The Kennedys After Camelot, but what you're about to know her for is her upcoming Christmas movie entitled A Christmas Masquerade, where she is one of the co-stars. And of course, I am talking about the lovely Erin Agostino, who joins us here today. How are you, Erin?
I'm great after that introduction. I'm fantastic.
Ooh, we try and get the hype up,
That's amazing. Let's keep it going.
All right. Hey, I like that. I like it. I like the energy. All right. Let's keep it going for sure. Like I said, we got a new upcoming movie here, premiering, I believe, December 19th on City TV here in Canada, A Christmas Masquerade. So I want to kick it off. How did this sort of fall into your lap? How did you become involved with the project, Erin?
Well, the script kind of fell into my lap, and so to say, and they offered me the role, which I am so grateful for. And I read the script, really connected with it, thought it was funny. It's my first time playing a mother, and I'm not one in my life, so that was super exciting for me, and I really wanted to take on that challenge. And I said, "Yeah, sign me up." So that was that.
Wow. So
Yeah. Not the typical story.
Definitely not.
Story. Yeah.
So that also raises a couple of questions of my own. So
Yeah.
the challenge of playing a mother right off the bat, how do you tackle that?
Well, luckily, I had worked with Maya, who plays my daughter in the film, before. So there was a connection there. And we actually did another Christmas movie together a year ago. So I think that that helped a lot because there was just a familiar connection and she's the sweetest and the best. So that was great. But yeah, it was a challenge. I didn't want to let anyone down. And what I love about Julieanne is that she really kind of doesn't glamorize motherhood. She complains about her kids. She's having a hard time. And I like that because it feels real. It feels like authentic a little bit.
Absolutely real. Everyone always wants to say, "Oh, the kids are great. They're doing fantastic." And it's just like, well, like behind closed doors. Hi.
Exactly. And we do have a couple friends that have recently had their first kid. So we know it's, there's ups and downs. And I like that she wasn't just living in this glamorous Christmas Hallmark bubble and just kind of tells it like it is. Just cool.
Hey, we got to have a little bit of reality while you have a little bit of romance too, right?
Exactly. Yeah, always.
Hey, so when did you get a step into the shoes of Julieanne? When did you film this movie?
We shot it this past, I want to say end of March, April. So it was freezing because, we have shot Christmas movies in July, but this wasn't the case. It was extra cold, actually. And we shot it in and around Toronto and in Hamilton, Ontario. So, it was freezing.
I don't think some people realize that they actually film Christmas movies like year round.
Oh, yeah. What's funny is that usually your two temperatures on set. You're either so hot or so cold. There's nothing in between. You're never comfortable, ever. So with this one, it was like, oh, Christmas week, we're going to be all bundled up. No, Julieanne wore a trench coat. Why not? So she was freezing all the time.
Gotta be stylish.
Yeah, you're going to be in a big parka, like sweating, like, yeah.
Come on, you're playing a big PR agent. Like you gotta live the part. Come on.
Yeah, she's not cold ever. She can survive winter. She's tough.
I mean, I know some pretty tough PR agents who set up this interview. I don't know if they're impervious to cold, but
yeah, exactly. I'll ask them.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
So you braved the cold Ontario winter in April of earlier this year. So once again, living the reality that is winter.
Oh yes, but I'm a Montrealer, so it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Yeah.
So you've experienced true winter.
Exactly. Exactly. This is nothing.
Oh, fantastic. So besides being able to play a mother, what are some of your other favorite parts of being able to step into this role?
Into Julieanne? I think that there was a whole beautiful masquerade ball, which was very fun to shoot. It took a while to find the dress, to be honest. We tried on a bunch of dresses and had to get them approved. And there was, I don't know, they just wanted this ball gown in the end. And we found it very, very, very last minute. But putting it on, it kind of just transforms your whole demeanor, and your day suddenly gets more exciting and it's fun. And it's like the hours kind of just fly by. Like it was just so beautiful. And props and the stage direction. It's just a gorgeous space. So that was super fun. Had a great time with my co-star, David Lafontaine, who, we just kept it light and joked around on set all the time. And our director, Michelle Willette, was fantastic. Like it's just when you find the right people and that right crew, and there's just like that sort of magic that happens with everyone. You work those long hours. It's tough, but you have fun every single day. And then it's just kind of like, how is this my job? Like, this is amazing, because there's another extreme also, but this was a fun one, definitely.
Well, that's it. Is some people don't look at that side of things either. Is when it comes to acting, is like, oh, the glamour and the glitz of acting. Like they don't realize like the amount of time and preparation that goes in to all of these things. And like some days it's like, oh, okay, well the weather's not on our side, so I guess we'll do this scene tomorrow. Have fun.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, and it was super glamorous, like dressed up and everything like that. But I have a mask at the masquerade ball, obviously. And it had to be like sewn into my hair so that it would stay on. So it was so tight that I was having migraines, and we took it off and I had like all the like lines on my face. So, it's glamorous, but it's also that it's always a mix.
Have to take time in between shooting the mask scenes and the non-mask scenes.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I mean, at the end of it, probably asking too, like, hey, can I keep this gown? Like, I like the way this makes me feel.
Can I just wear this on a Saturday just for fun,
Just wear it out the building. Hopefully nobody notices,
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't supposed to take this. Oh, I didn't know.
Whoops. I don't know what happened to it. I totally left it in the dressing room.
Exactly. Yeah, no, there were really fun scenes in this. Like, it was fun to shoot. Yeah.
Well, it's having a good crew and people who can have a good vibe, because once again, you're trying to create that Christmas spirit in a time of year that isn't exactly Christmas. So having good people definitely makes that a lot easier.
Yeah, exactly. And with these, I mean, like if you're not joking around and laughing on set, it can be, the hours are so long and you shoot an entire movie in 12 days. So it's a lot, every day is filled. So if you're not laughing and having fun, then it doesn't sound like a great time to me.
No, not at all. And that's part of why you get into the arts, right? Is you do it because you love it, you enjoy it.
You'd think. Yeah, exactly.
One would hope, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. And of course, it's, as we also mentioned, April is what? The 4th month of the year, December being the 12th. So about 8 months of a wait here to
Yep.
get to the point. And usually when you do film, there always is like a little bit of a wait to when is this actually going to get released?
Totally.
And so now knowing that this movie, A Christmas Masquerade, is finally about to be released out to the world, to your Canadian friends, so that they can watch it on TV and go, oh my goodness, Erin, you killed this part. What is the anticipation like?
Well, I've seen it. So there's that. It did premiere in the States last month.
Okay.
So I have a little like idea. People reached out and I kind of know what the feedback was. So I'm great saying like, yeah, let's all watch it. I'm really proud of it. Like, I think it's a good one. And I'm able to like promote it happily, not fearfully, because I actually got to see it. So it would be a whole different story if I was like, hadn't seen it. And I'm like, yeah, give it a go.
We'll find out just as soon as everybody else does. Yeah.
I got to see it. So yeah, I'm just happy it's premiering in Canada now too.
Woo! So the initial feedback from the States then, obviously, if you're excited for other people to see it, obviously they themselves also thought, Erin, you killed it!
It was positive. It was positive feedback.
Heck
There's
yeah.
always a little something in there, but no, generally it was positive. Hey, sometimes Christmas movies aren't your thing. That's fine. Don't watch them.
Not everybody likes Hallmark movies, and to you,
There
I
you
say
go.
bah humbug.
Yeah, exactly.
So, are you yourself, Erin, a big Christmas person?
I am. I
Yeah.
am. I have to admit that my Christmas tree went up on November 2nd this year.
Okay.
So that's who I am.
Hey, no shame, no shame. So, of course, I've got a couple of Christmas questions here for you, and you just mentioned the tree, so I'll start off with that. Favorite decoration?
Oh, okay. Well, it's a new one. It's a new house, so it's a new tree and it's a new decoration. And my husband and I just went on our honeymoon 2 years later.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We went to Greece and I made a little collage ornament with all of our like pictures of us on our trip and the year and everything. And that's kind of my favorite ornament right now.
Sentimental.
Yeah.
Hey,
I try.
Hey, that works. That's a good answer for sure. I mean, if it's anything but if his answer's anything but that, I mean, like,
it's not that. It's not that. He's like, I don't know, the dog. Like yeah.
Hey, I mean, dog's good too. You can dress it up.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite Christmas song or carol?
Oh, that's hard. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Is that what that's called?
I believe so, yes.
That I always love that one. That's a big one for me. I guess I also like So This Is Christmas.
I always forget about that one, but also a very good choice. For sure.
Definitely those two.
Heck yeah. Going on the other side of media, what about your favorite movie? I mean, besides the one you just starred in.
Oh, of course. Favorite movie ever?
For Christmas movie.
Oh, okay. So I won't say Gremlins or Die Hard, but I will say It's a Wonderful Life. I love Jimmy Stewart. I'm a classic Hollywood kind of girl, and like he's the best. So, yeah.
Not one you hear often for that, but a great choice.
Really? No, it's a classic.
It is. Definitely is. All right.
Every time the bell rings.
Okay, so when you're coming in to Christmas dinner, you're getting into the driveway. What is the thing that you are most excited to see on that Christmas dinner table?
Stuffing. I don't even like turkey. I'll take a little tiny piece just so I've eaten it. Stuffing. That is my meal.
I respect stuffing. It is one of my faves too. Heck yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And you really just can't have it at any other time besides Thanksgiving or Christmas, in my opinion. It just doesn't work.
I am that person that totally will have it at any time.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
No, just judgment.
Go ahead and judge. I don't care.
Yeah.
I will eat my stuffing.
Where do you get stuffing?
You just buy the stovetop stuff. It's not as good. It's not as good, obviously, but I mean, like, you know, it's something to get you by at the time. Like, I just throw it on top of, like, I make like a turkey shepherd's pie.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, like I just spread the stuffing on top of like the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, that would need stuffing, in my opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
Game changer.
Legit.
Yeah, I appreciate this. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad it passes.
Yeah.
I'm glad it passes. All right. So when it comes to a dessert, what is your favorite in that world?
A Christmas dessert.
Yes.
Yeah, that's more difficult. I mean, like a classic Christmas log. Yeah. I'm not really like a cake kind of person. Like, or can chips be the dessert at Christmas?
Sure, whatever you want.
Throw in some Doritos there, like
go right ahead.
Yeah. I guess anything chocolate on Christmas. There's always chocolate.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. That was a boring answer. It was a boring answer.
No worries. All right, and then your favorite winter activity.
Oh, 0. I'm not a winter person. Nothing. 0.
Christmas is it. Once that's done, get me out of here.
I'm out. I am out. I'm not skating. I don't ski. I don't have a sled. No snowshoes.
Get me back to Greece now.
Yes. Yes. I'm a bad Canadian. I really am.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
There's many like you. I believe they call them snowbirds, but either way, there's many like you. I too am one who enjoys the heat. So
yes, I mean, I stay. I just complain like daily about it.
In that right now.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
So outside of the realm of Christmas, what does the future hold for Erin Agostino?
Oh, hopefully so much. Next year, I have another film premiering. I shot it with Vortex Media, and it's a thriller. So it's a change from a rom-com, which I'm kind of used to at this point. So really excited about that. And I'm also in an episode of a show called Pillow Talk that's on Crave TV. And that'll be in 2023 as well. And anything else, I'm open. Let's see what happens.
Hey.
Yeah.
Send scripts her way.
Send scripts.
And if you're someone who wants to watch more Erin Agostino, go ahead and follow her on social media so that you can stay up to date with upcoming projects, movies, where to see them, all of that fun stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's probably the best platform to connect with you on?
Probably Instagram. You can shoot me a DM and I respond as much as I can. Yeah. It's crazy. These films are shown like all over the world, which is, fantastic. And I have people writing me from Italy and saying like, oh, this one's now on in France. And like, so it's a really kind of great experience to just have people reach out and say, hey, I appreciate this, or this was a cool film, got me through my day, and it means a lot to me. Yeah,
absolutely, for sure. And of course, you've mentioned some of the struggles, some of the difficulties, some of the long days and otherwise of being an actor. So what is some advice that maybe you would have to somebody who's maybe getting started in the game, maybe going through a low moment or otherwise?
That the lows are around always, what I really try to focus on is that there's so many highs and lows in this industry, and to just remember the highs to help you sustain the lows is what works for me. There can be moments of success, and you think, oh, I can breathe and this is great. And then boom, you've hit a low. And it's just really important to focus on the good, even in the low, and remember why you are in this industry. Remember how it makes you feel and why you want to do this in the first place. And when it stops being fun and it starts being torture and painful and all those negative things, then you really have to either A, move on, or B, just recenter yourself and focus on why you got into this in the first place. Easier said than done, but it's helped me along the way, and I've had many lows. And just try to stay positive.
Hey, it's sometimes the low moments help you to appreciate the highs.
Totally. And you know what? I found that there's always something to be grateful for. Always. Even in the lowest of lows. And when you can find it in the lowest of lows, that's when there's growth happening.
Well, I like that you just used the word grateful, because my next question actually is, what is something that you're grateful for inside of this world?
Outside of this world?
Inside of this world.
Oh, I was like, good question. Oh my gosh. There's so much. Number one for me would be my family. They're just my rocks. They're there for me always. None of this would mean anything without any of them in my life. So I'm fully grateful for my family.
Awesome. Hey, it's always good to have a good support system around, right?
Definitely.
Sure, for sure. And of course, you've also mentioned that you've done a couple of projects recently here, like we've said, most recently, the one that we've described, some Christmas movies, some other things, and this far into your career, still being able to challenge yourself, still being able to progress as an individual. How has some of these projects helped you to grow as a person, or what has it taught you about yourself?
That I'm capable of a lot more than I ever thought I was, and I'm stronger than I ever thought I was. That's for sure. I think that it's fair to say that no matter what the role is, if I book it, it's always challenging, and I always treat it with the same amount of respect as something that's, huge, small, whatever the case may be. And so there's always room to grow as an actor, and that only makes me grow as a person as well. And to face challenges head on and be nervous about, oh God, am I capable of doing this? I don't know. Am I going to suck at all these things? And then face it and conquer it. It just makes me aware that, yeah, I can take things on in life. I'm stronger than I thought I was.
You definitely are. You most definitely are, and so are the listeners of this show. Find strength within. You are powerful.
Yeah. I'm very zen today.
Yes. Very zen and very in the holiday spirit. Yes. I thank you so very much for taking us behind your new movie, A Christmas Masquerade, with us here today on the DTP, Erin.
So much fun, Colton. Great questions.
The Desert Tiger Podcast.